Hi guys, and welcome back to some more Space Marine 2. This probably might be one of the last videos I record on this particular game, just because I'm moving on to other games pretty soon. And I just want to discuss the main problem I've had with Space Marine 2 overall. Now, I have discussed this in previous videos, but yeah, I just kind of want to dedicate this video to that problem, highlight my issues and stuff like that, and then maybe I'll near the end I'll just commentate over one of the good games I've had. These are a couple of good games I've had recently. As you can see, I've got a bit of an internet issue, so and there is possibly some issues with the server side as well, but I am pretty much admit that it's mainly a issue with my internet at the moment. So yeah, Space Marine 2, really enjoy the story. It was very good. And then we have PvP, also very good. Enjoyed that. Just when it comes to PvE, it's like I do enjoy it, but it's not like something that really grabs me back and pulls me back into playing the game a lot. I don't know why. I just don't find it something that drags me back for some reason. Obviously, the main issue I'm going to be talking about is the PvP, the terrible PvP. Yeah, look, the general mechanics of the game is not bad, you know. Some people really love the old schoolness of it. And fine, if that's what you like, I guess, and I don't mind it either. But the main issues are 3 maps. We are quite far into the games coming out now, and yeah, it's pretty abysmal, right? Who brings out a PvP with only 3 maps? And the thing is like, the game's been out a fair while. It's had several updates. It's even had a PvE update where it's got a new mission and a new map, which I honestly don't think it needed yet. You had 6 missions. It was good. They were good. And yeah, just I think PvP needed the attention, not the PvP. And that's kind of where I'm suggesting there was a bit of an issue there. They just neglected the PvP, which really needed some attention. Like I said, 3 maps. That's all it got on release. You could say, oh, they didn't have enough development time. And which is all fair, right? Okay, they didn't have that much development time to finish that, but I honestly think just not bother until you've actually made it decent, because the 3 maps are just, after I've got to like level 7, I was already getting bored with the same maps over and over again. You've also only got 3 game modes. Now, again, pretty abysmal, right? Just why would you think that's adequate in this day and age? Pretty bad. 3 maps, 3 game modes, all gets very stale and boring very quickly. But that's maybe, I don't think that's just my opinion. I just honestly think that is just the way it is. I think the majority of people would say the same. They're very stale. It's like capture and hold, and team deathmatch, which is, and also the problem with team deathmatch is if you're trying to just kind of like level, get XP, you're getting far less XP in team deathmatch. You can get you can get. I mean, if you're really good at team deathmatch, you can get back 2,000 damage at 2,000 points. But if you're really good at this game, a particular game mode, or the other one, which has got 3 different zones, you are looking at like 4,000 damage, 4,000 XP. So it is quite annoying when you do quick match and you get stuck on the same game mode for like 10 matches in a row. You can even quit out of that particular team and join another one, and you'll be put into another run of team death matches. The same goes for what side you play as. I can join several different teams, but I'd be stuck playing Chaos for like 7 games in a row, and that's annoying. If you're not allowed to choose, and the main issue is when it comes to Warhammer, people have particular favourites, right? How you're either a loyalist or you're a Chaos player. I'm a loyalist. I don't particularly like playing Chaos. It's super annoying when you get trapped in a loop of playing Chaos for like 7 games in a row and not having the choice to choose the loyalists. On top of that, not many people would choose the Chaos Forces because you cannot customize. And that is really bad, right? So you can level up your characters. You're doing lots of leveling. You're spending a lot of time doing that, and then wham, you're playing Chaos, and you cannot customize your characters. I just think that's pretty insane. Just grinding, but you can only customize, stuff like that for the Space Marine side. But you can't get anything for the Chaos Forces, so it's not fun to play the Chaos Forces. Not just because you may be a fan of the Imperium, but because you can't customize your chaos guys, so they all look the same. You can give them different icons and different color schemes, but it's so basic that I don't even bother. So yeah, again, it's just very limited stuff, very boring, very stale, very quickly. And yeah, it's just pretty bad. I've only been playing Space Marine 2 like a couple of months. I completed the story within like a few days. I played quite a bit of PvE, and I've stormed through the PvP very quickly because I don't really want to be playing it long term because I just find it boring. And that's the general gist. But the customization of the loyalists, great. You can customize the helm, the chest plates, the arms, the legs, the backpack, everything. You can customize it. All very cool. And even the weapons is very nice. But if you can't customize a side that you have no choice in, you have to play them, and have to play them quite often, then I just don't understand the idea behind it. So you can storm through it, like I said. So I've stormed through it pretty quickly at high levels and stuff. And yeah, I've got nothing else to play for. Can't customize Chaos. The thing is in a year's time, this could be very good, right? You could have, in a year's time, you might have like 10 more maps. You might have finally get customization of the Chaos side. You might even have a different faction to play, and have some more game modes. But as it stands now, it's pretty terrible. And I'm pretty tired of it already. Like I said, not that interested in playing it anymore. I know there'll be more, like I said, more customization and stuff like that at some point, but yeah, it's just not fun right now. And I've already moved on to a different game, and that kind of says a lot, really. And hopefully, like I said, different factions will be nice. They've already talked about different classes, but they seem to be quite adamant about adding classes, extra classes, and it's just like, well, not really. You know, I would much prefer to have customization of the chaos and extra maps, please. That should be your priority, you know. And they just don't seem to be making any headway on that, and it's quite baffling to me. Like I said, in all honesty, they could make some cool extra classes, apothecary, tech marine, librarian, that kind of thing would be great, but no, not before customization of chaos, not before more maps, things like that. Those should be priority, definitely, and the game modes, definitely. And there you go. That's my big criticism of Space Marine 2. Just kind of, I know I say that I haven't quite finished, and the team balancing is pretty abysmal. Like, I would love to see more than just 6 on 6, maybe 12 on 12. I mean, that is very old school, and I don't think it's a good thing that it's only 6 versus 6. It can be quite frustrating because when you've only got 6 opponents, you can sometimes find one opponent's just got the luck and kills you almost every time, which can be very annoying. As you can see, a terrible lag there. I don't know if I've got any points for that. And it's also like spawn points. It's like, where did that guy go? It's like, why would you now in 2024 have maps where they can just camp your spawn? It's just abysmal. Like, and the load times is pretty bad as well. It can take you just as long to get in and out of a game than it can to actually play a game. That's what it feels like. And it's like, I can get into a game, the enemy is absolutely trouncing my team. I'm like, well, and of course, what I mean by trouncing the team is like the enemy is sat in your spawn point, just killing you, or you know, I will be shooting from far away, and then suddenly the enemy is spawned behind me. Their spawn point is changed, and I'm basically in their spawn point, and I'll get absolutely wiped. And it's just like, really, you know, these are things games have solved like 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Not the it's never fun to have the spawns camped. It's just just beyond belief that they still got this going on, and they didn't solve this issue, because it's just unfair. You know, there's the whole point in like any kind of gaming is you should try to make it as fair and balanced as possible. But if spawn camping thing is a thing, then there's nothing you can do about it. You start, there's an enemy behind you already shooting you. No matter how fast you react, you're going to be at a disadvantage because they've already started shooting you. So yeah, that's just beyond compare. And it's just not fun. And there's some weapons imbalances as well. I don't want to get into. But yeah, those are my issues. As you can see, the last game was quite annoying because I had a really good game, but we still lost. And obviously that can happen, but it happens a lot, which is quite annoying. And yeah, this match is, I think it's just team deathmatch, which, you know, like I said, doesn't earn you enough points really, and can be quite annoying, right? When the enemy is, you've taken off 90% of the enemy's health, but so you get overwhelmed and killed, and then they manage to get away with and heal up, and you basically don't get any points, which is quite annoying. It's just like, okay, I've done all that work but got no points for it. Especially when it comes to team deathmatch, it's like I said, it's a low scoring game compared to the other two modes. As you can see, I've been doing this strategy, basically going in, killing, trying to save my health as much as possible. Like as soon as I start getting like to half health, I dodge out the way, run away to get my health back up, and then just empty my weapon. If most of those shots miss, that's fine, because I can just get more ammunition. I've my favorite classes are tactician, heavy, then bulwark, and then probably like, I don't know. The other ones are all intermittent. I don't particularly like any of those ones, to be honest. Like, assault and vanguard and sniper or scout rather. Just not particularly overly keen on that. Dodge just in case, in time. I've got to do it a little bit quicker because the lag issue. Support my team there. Managed to put a few shells in. As you can see, I've only got 77 shells left, so I've got to go back for ammunition. Always pick up a good a grenade as well, just because they're so helpful. I mean, shot grenades are probably the best, to be honest, because even if they don't do much damage, they blind the enemy, which can make you basically get a kill straight away. It's pretty insane. As you can see, our shield ran out there and we had two enemies shooting at me. I was more than likely going to lose that battle, so I pulled back. Don't know what this guy was doing. He had the advantage there. Took me by total surprise. And this is another thing I kind of have a problem with. It's just no map awareness. You're so big and clunky, and there's no like mini map or anything like that, so you can have a guy standing behind you for like the whole match and you wouldn't know, and that's also sometimes what I find is very annoying, is like I'm actually fighting a guy and my team are literally all around me, and none of them noticed me getting killed, so this guy comes in just basically in front of the whole team, takes me out, and gets away with it. You know, I do some damage to him, but he just gets away with it because no one else is looking in that general direction. And of course, it isn't such a bad thing if you're like playing Call of Duty or something, because you're so fast and nimble and stuff like that. But in this game, you're so clunky; it takes ages just to turn around. So it is really easy to miss things that are going on like that. Yeah, so this game is quite close. Does feel like we're winning by a country mile, but But I think that's just because I'm getting lucky and getting quite a few kills and things. Feels like we should be winning by loads, but apparently my teammates are getting killed quite regularly. Need to go back for ammunition. There's a guy over there, but I need ammo. He's got a bulwark there, by the looks of things. Let the other guy take him on, to be honest. We are starting to pull ahead now, which is nice. And this is kind of it. The map's so small. We are, even though there's different ways to approach. He threw a grenade. That was a very good tactic. I'm just trying to get away from him because he could have easily. He should have just come in on me then and killed me because he would have been able to do that quite easily because I was blinded. I guess it's hard for him to know I've been blinded, and that's why he pulled away. But you know, getting some good assistance, and it's a game, I guess. We are 10 points ahead. I pulled back to heal up. This guy again. These scouts are quite annoying because they can literally be right next to you, and it's very, very difficult to see them. And as you can see, there's a guy right there, and they can basically just kill you and get away with it because they're basically invisible until they start shooting. By that time, they've already got the advantage because they've already put shells into you. Assault is quite annoying as well because if they're up in the air, like I said, the reaction and the slowness, you probably won't be able to spot them. They as soon as they start landed, you're dead because you're stunned, and they've already taken a bit of your health off, and obviously they've got heavy melee weapons, and that's basically dead. If they land next to you, that's pretty much game over. As you can see, this guy is lagging seriously out, and we've almost won this game. Anyway, if you did like the video, guys, give it a like and subscribe because I'm bringing you more videos in the near future. I might bring you another video of Space Marine 2 at some point. I will probably come back to it in 6 months' time, maybe, to see if they've got better, more customizations, more maps, just to see what's going on. I would really like to, when it comes to the loyalists, I really want that the beaky helm at some point. That would be pretty awesome. And that's the last kill of the game. And I'm pretty sure I had a good kill to death ratio in this game. Just need it to load in. Come on, that's not interesting, that bit. Yeah. So 10 kills, only one death. Not bad. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.